Have you ever imagined that the pill you take to sleep better might actually be erasing your memories? It sounds like an exaggeration, but it's not. Science is revealing something very serious about this. A new study from 2024, published in the journal JAMA Neurology, showed that the continuous use of certain medications can cause brain shrinkage and increase the risk of dementia by up to 50%. It's frightening, I know, but that's why I'm here, to alert you and help you understand what's really behind this. In today's video, I will tell you about the 5 groups of medications that can cause brain inflammation, harm your memory, and accelerate mental aging. And at the end, I will show you a simple way to find out if you, or someone in your family, is at risk. But first, if this topic has caught your attention, leave a like, subscribe to the EDU Health Tips channel, and activate the notification bell. That way, you won't miss any new videos. Share this video with someone you love. Think of your parents, your grandparents, the friends who take medication every night. Sometimes, information like this can completely change someone's health trajectory. Now, let's get straight to the point. To understand all this, you first need to know what an anticholinergic drug is. Don't worry, I'll explain it simply. Our brain needs a substance called acetylcholine. It helps create memories, maintain focus, and think quickly. Think of acetylcholine as the bricks the brain uses to build thoughts, memories, and concentration. But when you take certain medications, those called anticholinergics, it's like someone takes those bricks and shatters them. The connection between neurons becomes weak, slow, and you start to feel that mental fog. You know when a word is on the tip of your tongue and won't come out? Or when you walk into a room and forget what you were supposed to do? That's right. This may be happening because of these medications. Studies show that this constant blockade of acetylcholine not only hampers communication between neurons, but can also inflame the brain. And the worst, it accelerates the accumulation of so-called beta-amyloid plaques, the same ones that appear in Alzheimer's cases. A more recent study from 2025 showed that these medications also increase the risk of vascular dementia, which occurs when the blood vessels in the brain undergo changes and blood flow is impaired. To measure the extent of this risk, scientists created something called the Anticholinergic Load Scale. It works like a danger scoreboard. The higher the number, the greater the risk. And today I will show you, group by group, which medications are on this list. But first, I want this to feel personal. If you can, grab your medication box now. I hope so. Open it, look carefully. And for each group I mention here, see if any of those appear in yours. Don't just look at the brand name. Look at the active ingredient. It's usually written in smaller letters on the packaging. If you find any of the names I mention, write them down. This could save you in the future. Let's get started. The first risk group is medications for urinary incontinence. They relax the bladder muscles, but to do so, they block acetylcholine throughout the body, including the brain. The most well-known one contains Oxybutynin, used by millions of people. It even solves the bladder problem, but the price is high. It has a maximum score on the brain risk scale. Therefore, if you or someone in your family uses this type of medication, talk to your doctor. There are now safer options, such as mirabegron, which does not have this effect, and even pelvic physiotherapy, which helps a lot. The second group is medications for cramps and irritable bowel syndrome. You know that little pill you take when you have abdominal pain or severe cramps? That's the one. Many of them work by relaxing the intestines, but they also relax the brain connections. The classic example is the one containing Scopolamine, found in famous medications. They carry a moderate risk, but continuous use is dangerous. Ideally, talk to your doctor about natural alternatives, peppermint oil, probiotics, dietary adjustments, and stress management. The third group consists of older antidepressants and anxiolytics. Many people don't realize, but some medications used for decades for anxiety and depression have a strong anticholinergic effect. The problem is that they actually erase memories. Among them are amitriptyline, clomipramine, and even certain allergy medications with calming effects, like hydroxyzine. All of them have the highest score on the risk scale. But don't worry, do not stop the medication suddenly. That is dangerous. There are modern, much safer alternatives that virtually have no effect on the brain, such as sertraline and escitalopram. These options preserve emotional balance without compromising memory. The fourth group is muscle relaxants. This one affects many people. You know that medicine you take when you feel back pain or muscle tension? Well, one of the most common, cyclobenzaprine, has the same strong anticholinergic effect on the brain. That's why it causes drowsiness. And this sleep is not restorative, it's a chemical blackout. Occasional use is okay, but continuous use is dangerous. The ideal is to treat the cause of the pain with physiotherapy, stretching, and muscle strengthening. And now we come to number 1, the champion, the most dangerous, not because it is the strongest, but because it is the most common and present in almost every Brazilian household. I'm talking about diphenhydramine and dimenhydrinate, known by names like Dramamine and some antihistamines and cough lozenges. They are very powerful and easily cross the blood-brain barrier. That's why they make you so sleepy. But using one of these pills to sleep every night is a serious mistake. You might be giving your brain a small daily dose of one of the strongest risk factors for dementia. Now, pay attention. If you use more than one of these medications, the risk is not isolated. It adds up. One medication with a score of 1, plus another with a score of 3, total 4. And studies show that a total load of 3 or more is strongly associated with brain damage. It's like a slow poison. A small dose every day, and over time, the effect accumulates. To better understand the impact of this, think of someone in your family. Think of your Mr. Roberto, that dear uncle, 78 years old, active, full of stories. But lately, he's been forgetting names, dates, the reason he went to the kitchen. Everyone thinks it's just old age. But what no one notices is that for years he has been taking just half a pill to sleep. And this half pill, night after night, is gradually erasing a little piece of his memory. This happens in thousands of homes in Brazil. Research estimates that up to 10% of dementia cases could be directly linked to the use of these medications. It is a number comparable to risk factors like diabetes and high blood pressure. And this is where the most important part comes in. It's not about living in fear, but about living with awareness. Do not stop taking your medications without guidance. Talk to your doctor and seek smart alternatives. Ask him, "Doctor, is there a safer alternative to what I am taking today?" Often, a simple switch can protect your memory and prevent problems in the future. And remember, taking care of the brain is taking care of life. Sleeping well, eating well, staying hydrated, keeping the mind active. All of this helps the brain to protect itself. Now that you know what to avoid, the next step is to discover what strengthens the brain. So, if you want to learn about the best foods and supplements to boost your memory and prevent brain diseases, watch the video next to this one. Like, share, and subscribe to the EDU Health Tips channel. Protecting the brain is an act of love for yourself and for those you love. I am Edu Rodriguez, and I'll see you in the next video.